So there we go. So welcome to our FAQ Friday. And we're glad to have everybody here because, like I said, it's going to take everybody to figure this out because different people are running into different situations. But overall, those of you who are already in, how do you feel about it?
I think it's a little bit confusing, but it's just because I have to look around and find everything.
Yeah, so that'll take some getting used to. And once you're
Less confusing than the old system.
Yes.
oh, yeah.
It is for me.
So if you haven't been in the old system, then it'll take some getting used to. But for those of us who are coming out of that, we're so happy and excited.
Yes, I think it's a lot more straightforward.
Yes.
And I've been telling my team to get in there and explore because I think that's probably the best way that any of them's going to learn where things are.
Yes, and that's exactly right. You're going to have to play with it. When we had the testing site a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't fully put in. So even though we were playing with it, there was still a lot of things that we couldn't see. But now you really can. And if you click on something, it won't break. Just go ahead and try this and try that and see what you can do with it. And it'll be well worth it. Well worth it. So for those of you who are having trouble and have not signed in, at this point, because you've tried everything and you're using that unique password to get in, and Tupperware has given you your username. I know some people thought their usernames were totally different. Dean, for one, somehow they pulled a username from 20 years ago. And he hasn't used it in that long. But by Tupperware actually looking at our usernames and sending them to us, then that's a help. But then, like Katie, if it's still not working, then it has to be a customer care issue. Something's going on, Katie. So if
Go ahead.
text Ellen.
Okay.
And let her know, and then she can take that information and forward it. We also had a quick little video from Sharon, and it seems like the usernames are the things that are causing issues. But everybody's got little things that they're tweaking. And I think by next week, you know, each day we'll see things getting better and better and easier and easier. But overall, Carolyn mentioned that she's already put in a party. Nikki has already created a party. Anybody else?
I put in some orders, but not really a part.
But you have placed some orders.
Yes.
And so was that, what was the best part about that, Yvonne?
Well, it was difficult for me to find out where I was supposed to order from. But then once I got it, it wasn't hard. It's pretty spelled out for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's just getting used to that aspect of it. And it's different placing an order versus creating a party. Because basically placing an order, you're doing your own personal order.
Mm-hmm.
And so from that point,
Stephanie, that was my very first party. I'm Carolyn. That was my very first party I have ever did since I've been a Tupperware consultant.
Oh, good for you, Carolyn, and it's going well.
So far.
Nice, nice. So you got a fresh start on the new system.
Yes, ma'am.
Good, good. So you don't even have to think about the old system.
Thank God.
Yes, yes. And Nikki, did you say you set up a party?
Yeah, I have a party set up.
Nice. So how do you feel about what you've done so far?
I like it. And it has my old customer like information because I just started typing in Kelly. She comes on Fun Night. She's my happy host. But I just started typing in her name and it popped, all her information popped up and just applied right in there. So it was super easy.
Yes, and I found that to be true too. If you have past customers, the new system still knows your customers and your host. So it will automatically generate for you. You can even do a search.
Yeah, that was really nice because usually I have to dig out my book and look up the address and like it once, you know, like because I have too many people to memorize everything, but this was nice.
Yes, yes. Now let's see, somebody can't log in. Wait, okay, nope, that was last time. Okay. So I'm getting these, but here we go. All right, and Ellen will join us when she can. All righty, so what other good things have we heard, have we found out about Gen Con so far? Barb, you got some, have you been on?
Yes, I've been on. I set up a party that I'm going to start on Sunday, and I found it really user-friendly, especially a lot of times when I would go to check out and I would hit next, and it would go like I want to put in another customer, and then I'd have to go back and click on the party, and then, so all of that didn't happen. So I'm real happy about that.
Yes, it is. It's a lot simpler. And the
Mhm.
other thing that you'll find about your parties, when you put them in, they automatically generate on your website homepage. So if a
Okay.
person just went to your website, they would see all the parties in progress right now. So, okay, I'm looking for Cindy's party, and there it is right there, and they can click on that and go, and their sales will automatically be applied to Cindy's party. So even if they were to miss out on the link, if they just went to your website, they will
Mhm.
see the list of parties that you've already created. So that is an amazing plus right there. And
I like how prominent that is on the customer site too.
yes,
It's hard to miss that here are my parties link.
yes, yes. And that's so good. So good, because sometimes they're wondering, oh, am I on this party? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? And yeah.
Yeah, and if it takes too long for them to find the link, they just go away.
Yeah, that's right.
They're like, I'm
Yeah.
not working for this.
Stephanie, on mine, it doesn't show the parties unless you hit open parties. Like you have, it says upcoming parties or something on there,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't list it. It says upcoming parties, but it doesn't list them. And so if you hit show more parties, it doesn't come up with anything. Oh, then it comes up with the parties.
Oh, so
But it's not like on front and center on mine. Is that something I need to report?
so
Is it maybe because they're not active right now?
On mine, you do have to push show more parties, but that button
Yeah.
is really big right in the middle of the screen.
Okay.
So that's like the
So
first
maybe
thing
that's
somebody's
normal.
gonna notice when they go there is that button.
mm,
So if
Okay.
you're in a party, they're gonna see that show parties button and without
Okay.
having to search for it.
okay, good.
That
And
makes sense.
yeah, and Nikki had a good point too. If the party setup date is different, but it should still be there. So like you said, if they have to hit that show parties, that's still easier.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Look
Yeah,
at
it's better than
Angelina,
not being there at all.
is that on your website page or your back office?
That's
Web-
on my website page.
Oh, yeah, right on the website, right on the website. And who else has joined us? Have you already set up your account or registered and got in okay?
I got in good yesterday, but all day today, I could not get in.
Oh,
I kept trying to get in and it said password and password and
Username?
username is not correct.
Ah, and that was the one that you just set up.
Yep, yep. And I called them twice
And
and they told me, they sent me an email and said, and my name is capitalized, and said to put in my name in the password that was in the email on
oh,
the 28th.
the generic
But-
one, did that work?
It did not work.
Oh my goodness. So did you close it? Were you on, what device were you using?
My computer, and I
So,
closed everything down, got rid of the cache and the
cookies.
cookies. I did all that, started my computer completely over.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Nothing. Well, another thing you might try is a different browser. Like, do you usually use Chrome or?
Chrome, yeah,
So try Firefox
okay.
or what's another one?
I tried
Outlook.
Edge too.
Is it Outlook
I
one?
was using Chrome and I ended up having to use Firefox.
I have Micro Edge.
On Chrome to work.
Oh, Edge, Microsoft Edge. Is
I
it?
tried
Chrome?
Microsoft Edge.
Gloria,
Chrome
did you
has
try a
worked
different
fine for
device?
me.
Yes, I tried my phone and it didn't work on my phone either.
Okay.
Hey, Stephanie,
Yes,
I'm in.
you're in. Yay.
Yeah.
Katie.
You know what they did?
What did you do?
They have Kate settle, not Katie settle.
Oh,
Ding, ding.
it's the little things, isn't it?
You know, I went back, I was like, you know, while everybody was talking, I started messing with this, and sure enough, I looked at it again, and it's Kate, not Katie.
Wow.
Nobody in my life calls me Kate.
But your website is Katie. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah,
But you're
that's
in. So that's good. You're in. So, and for those of you who are having problems with your username, I believe it's a system thing. So you have to like just get in, try it. And there you are, Kate Settle.
I looked right through it because I never would thought of it.
Yeah, it's just the letter I, right, Blue?
Right? Who doesn't know how to spell Katie?
Oh my goodness. So it just takes, right now, we're just trying to like, just get a handle on it. And so Gloria, I would say, because you've already cleared everything, you've gone out, gone in, I say maybe try it one more time, and then you're gonna have to go to customer care.
Well, see, I did. I called them. I called them
Yeah.
twice today. And they said, just give it a little more time. And this morning when I called, I didn't write the gentleman's name down, but I had a ticket number.
Ah,
And he said he would send me an email. So I did get an email, and he told me to, like I said, put my name in, all
mhm.
capitals, and then use the generic password. It didn't work. So later on this afternoon, I did call them back and told them.
Mhm. So hopefully they will come up with something. And it wouldn't hurt to email Ellen with that ticket number.
Okay.
But tomorrow, the sun will come out and everything will be beautiful, and who knows what'll happen tomorrow, because it's evolving. It really is. And on the live that Sharon Young did earlier today, she
Right.
says that they are keeping track. They want people to tell them what's going wrong, what's not working, because they are on it. So they really are trying to get it where it should be, but it's still a process right now. So Margaret, you're on, all is well. And so placing the orders, the customers placing the orders seem to be doing pretty good. For a while there, it was hard to submit, but we've got through that. So that little glitch is taken care of. So all in all, on the customer's end, it seems to be going very well. Has everybody found that to be true?
I had a customer today who had a problem with putting the state in. I'm sorry, kids are running around.
That's okay.
She couldn't select Kansas. She couldn't get the state in the address. And so I put the order in and sent her the link, which Janelle, it looks like the link is, you actually have to go under submit party. And when you go under submit party, then you'll see the order that you put in with a little link and a little email icon next to it. You just copy that link.
Yeah, but when
And
I
then email
first
it.
put the order in, it was like not long after we got access. Where as soon as we got access, I went in and immediately set up the party and put in the one order that I had, that she wanted to order several days ago. And I could not find that link and it wasn't on that page. But then when I logged out and logged back in later in the day, then it was there. So I think it was just a glitch because it was so early that it just things, yesterday morning, things weren't all working right. That slowly but surely things are starting to work better. But there's still a few glitches and it'll probably be a week or two before we, have it steady.
That's exactly right. So we
and
do
it's not
have
nearly as slow today either.
Yeah, really. But the one single most important thing that I want everybody to keep in mind is not your fault. Am I doing something wrong? Did I do the right? I shouldn't have pressed this. I shouldn't have. Nope. It's just the system. It's like a baby that's learning to walk. Yesterday they stood up and they took a step and they fell back down, but they got back up. So they'll be off and running very, very soon.
Now,
Been a toddle for a while, but
that's okay.
Yes.
I did have a question if anyone else was having this problem or if I need to just call the customer care. When I so I was able to put the one order in without a problem, but I have two other people that said, can you just put the orders in for me? So I have their orders and I'm trying to put them in, but whenever I do the search, it doesn't find anything. And whether I search by the number or search by the name, it's not finding like the hamburger keepers. I type in hamburger or I type in 1534. It doesn't find anything for me to add it to their cart.
I think I had to go to the specials.
Yes.
For the hamburger keeper and the Piccadilly.
Yeah,
thing.
when I did that, it didn't come up with anything. So I closed everything. I cleared out my cookies. I mean, yeah, I saw the links like the specials and the kitchen
Was
tools.
that today?
That was just like 10 minutes ago. And I closed out, cleared my
post
cookies.
about that in Force to Be.
Oh, okay.
That there's some for the specials. There was some kind of workaround or something, but I don't remember what it was. I'm trying to look now, but I remember seeing something about problems finding the specials.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is that we're not using the code
8. You don't put the 8. Yeah, and I was able to order the hamburger keepers earlier for this other customer. So now it's not letting me order the hamburger keepers for her.
When I did it, I went to the specials, and then it was taking so long for the pictures to come up. It was just really, really slow. You got half, and then finally it did. But when that came up, I typed in hamburger, and then I hit product, whatever that little blue thing is on the side says product search, and then it started coming up. You just got to scroll up, and then I found them.
Oh.
Let me try that. Browse products.
Yes, see if it's somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm a little disheartened because my parties in the old system didn't come over. And when I get notice that they're shipping out, I can't go into the old system and see, what has shipped or any of that. And then I have a customer, she placed 2 orders on my website, but I don't see them anywhere.
So I know they're coming in a little slower. So it's not like instantaneous, but
Mhm.
on your dashboard, you can click on my sales, or sales is in the new one, and it should show website orders.
I think mine just froze up.
See if you see that.
I think everybody's just froze up. Mine just did.
Must be. I was wondering if part of the problem was that everybody was trying to get on at the same time yesterday, and sometimes that blogs down like certain sites and stuff.
Yeah, because
Right.
everybody was excited to get on this new system.
Mhm.
And so you had those who were home during the day.
Yeah.
You had those who, as soon as they got home from work, that was the first thing they wanted to do. So you had another surge in the evening.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, because
They didn't do mine until today.
last night when I was trying to get on, it was loading so slow, and then it finally got on, but I couldn't do anything. So I just waited until today, and then it came right up.
Yeah. Yeah. So we just have to kind of run with it. Barb, did you see what you were looking for?
I see sales, and I see the order that I placed today.
Mhm.
And I see one that I started yesterday that I didn't complete, so I can delete that one. I didn't know where. But I don't see my online orders are not on here that the customer.
So you're still not seeing. And when did they place their orders?
One today and one yesterday afternoon. Yesterday evening, because she wanted the fix and mix bowl. And when the sale first started, she said, your website won't come up. And I said, well, just give it about 30 minutes and try it again. Or if that's too late, because she's on the East Coast, I said, try it in the morning. So she waited about an hour and she tried it again. And then she sent me the order number.
Okay, so you do have the order number and you're just not seeing it on your site yet.
Right. Not seeing it under my website orders.
Okay, so I do know that they're coming in a little bit slow, but keep an eye on it.
Right.
Yeah. In the old system,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you could see party history. I know you can see your sales reports, but I don't know if you can see party history.
That's strange because
That's
when
what I
tried
need is my party history.
Yeah.
system, it just has the 2 girls with the yellow background and find a rep. And I'm
Okay.
like,
So
where's
That's
my-
your regular website for other
Yeah.
people to order off of.
So where you need to go is order. Let me see, I can put it in chat. It's order.tupperware.com.
Oh, okay.
And that's like if you were going straight to if you were on the home page, the old home page, and you just went to the top and clicked on my sales,
Uh-huh.
and it would ask you for your consultant ID and your password. So you can get in that way, but it is strictly for reports, and you'll see a pop-up that says this is strictly for reports and blah, blah. So
Okay.
then you can hit next. So like I said, I don't know if you could see party history, but you can see your past reports. May pops up, but everything is zeroed out.
Okay.
So once that happens, then, and they say we can see it, but we don't know how long we can see it. So like Blue was saying that the new parties cannot be entered at this time, not on my set.
Copy and paste of the pop-up when you go to the order.tupperware.
Yeah, all you can do is see.
Yeah, I can go in and I can see my party history. And
Oh,
there's
you can.
red at the top says my sales is being transferred to Jenkon. Web order entry is not available at this time, but it does have the party search button and it has the recent parties from January up.
Oh, that's good to
So
know.
I can, that's got the track button and stuff on there.
Good, good. So it sounds like you can get into your party history. So for those of you, let me see, who do we have on here now who still is not on the system? Is everybody? We got Katie back.
Yesterday, it kept saying my username and password was wrong, and then I couldn't figure out what my username was. But I finally figured it out today.
Okay, so now you're on for the first time?
Yep.
Okay, good, good. You guys, you are gonna love it. You are gonna love it once you get on it. And I thought about sharing my screen, and it would basically be those videos that you've been seeing. And it is pretty much the way that is. And Rallyware, they have included the new system in managing parties and getting started. So they are getting that new video for the new system. So that's good. So hopefully Rallyware will update as well.
That helped me today.
Say again, Carolyn?
Rallyware helped me today with managing parties.
Yes, yes. And so that is one of the many training videos that they have, because they're covering quite a bit in short little snippets to kind of get a handle on it. So those of you who are managers, it's different, but I think you're getting more information at a glance on those manager pages, so you can see your team and where they're at, and how close they are to hitting the next level, how close they are if your team is going inactive, you see that on there. So that's really good for us to kind of see it all at a glance.
Right.
So any questions from
Yes.
any of the managers?
Yes, I do. I have a
Mhm.
question. How do I go in and I have a person that doesn't want to go in and do it. She wants me to put in an order for her. How do I do that?
Okay, now that's a good question. You want it connected to a party, or is it just an order?
It's just an order.
So in that case, you can just go to place an order.
Okay. And then just erase all my information, because that's what it's on there now.
It automatically shows up, and I think you can put in a customer order. Let me see.
You can. And then you just have to change the information if you want it shipped to them. So you'd have to delete out yours and do that. Cause I tried that first before I even figured out how to get it to the other party, then I had to switch everything. So I've been working on this all day.
Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure that's how you had to do it.
Yeah.
Shay, if you have other parties though, and I do this when I have just oddball orders, is I add them to parties to help out my hosts.
I haven't gotten in a party yet. No parties yet.
Okay.
Mhm.
Orders.
But make sure you hit that you want to ship it to your customer, because it will not let you submit it until you do.
Okay.
It
So
also
you do
set up
have-
a party, self-hosted party, and stick the order on there.
Yeah,
And
that way.
any other orders you grab within the next few days can also go on that party, and then you may end up with enough to cash in on the host reward yourself.
Oh, that makes good sense.
Mhm. So
Yeah,
you
just
can't-
watch if it's a special, because like
Yeah.
the birthday specials, they're only for 2 weeks. They're not for, and they can sell out. So if it hasn't,
Mhm.
Wants the plates, serving plates or whatever they are, the ones that have,
The trays.
yeah, the trays.
Yeah, I think those are all month.
Okay.
You said they're gone?
No, she said all month.
Oh, yeah, those are all month. Yes, okay.
I just didn't want her to have like where she couldn't get her party closed out the right way.
Yeah, you just got to be real careful of when specials are ending. But you know, if you're going to be collecting orders, you might as well try to collect the host rewards too, because why
Yeah,
not?
and I would think actually different than our old system because customers have to enter in their payment stuff themselves. So once that payment's submitted, their order is going to be secure. So I didn't even think about that. So you could really, even if you had sales that ended, I think it's the 12th is when that birthday, like the,
Mhm.
Yeah, with the fix and mix bowl.
yeah.
The
So if they've
flyer.
already paid, like, because they have to enter in their own credit card information, as long as they're not waiting for you to close out the party, like a cash payment, then you should be okay.
Okay.
Just like before, you know what I mean?
Okay.
When they
Yeah.
did direct ship.
Like a website order. Yeah. So, and that's something we'll have to keep looking at and see how that's going to pan out when we submit the party with orders that we put in, or if it's, you know, if it's waiting for the party to submit. But it seems like the submitting the party is just really waiting on the host rewards.
Got it back up.
So
Yeah, that's good.
yeah,
I just hate for our customers to lose things because we think that they're secure in the back office and then they're not.
yeah, it's
I'm
true.
sure we've all been there at least once. Like,
Yep.
so sorry.
Yeah, yeah. And those specials, you do want them to just go to your website. Like we said, this Gen Con might be you know, a game changer,
Yeah, exactly.
that they could still get theirs right now as soon as they submit their payment. And
One thing Ellen, I learned from something that Ellen said is create a party. And that way, if people want to order things, you can send them that link. They can do their direct order and it's already secure.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, and the only thing that we're dealing with is past customers or regular customers that are used to us putting their orders in. And
Right.
well, can't you just put in the order for me?
Yeah, but there should still be an option for because I have a couple happy hosts that are elderly and they don't understand the computer at all.
Right.
And like the one lady I always get a check from. So like the payment's gonna have to come from my end anyway.
Yeah.
There's
So I'm-
always the, because like even on the old system, there's been times that like it was a special, but they were ordering in a party, but they wouldn't order for themselves. So I would go on my customer website and order as them on the customer website so that it would go through immediately, but be on the party because they didn't know
but
how to
Ellen
use
said
the
we're not
internet.
supposed to do that because we're out of compliance and they can deny the charge.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because that
But-
has been an issue in the past.
I interrupted your Tupperware.
But
I mean, I
if they
guess if
want
I
us
was
to put
using
the,
my own
So-
payment information,
Yeah.
does that
Yeah,
make
see,
sense?
if you're paying for it anyways, I don't understand why you couldn't do it on your, you know, public website when you're paying for it. You know, because
That
that's,
makes
you know, it was
sense.
orders that like people paid me cash or, you know, PayPal or whatever, but didn't know how, like my caregiver will always pay me cash, but like she'll want like a flash sale item, but I'll put it on the open party, but I go put it in for her on the customer website so that it would submit on right away. So she
Gotcha.
wouldn't miss
So
out
you're
on
not
that.
you're not using their payment information. You're
No,
using
it's
your
people
own.
that had paid
Right.
me directly.
That
Mhm.
makes sense.
Yes.
So I don't think that's non-compliant because you're not taking, like, I'm not using her
Right.
credit
No,
card.
it's the credit card usage.
Yeah,
Was the
see, these are
non-compliant.
most of my customers don't use credit cards. They'll PayPal me or cash or whatever. So, you know, there's no payment conflict there because they just handed me the money. So they've already trusted me with the money.
But
Yeah,
isn't ink we can send to them to let them pay?
yes, yes. And that is, when you're putting it in through the party yourself, then when you put that order in and they get their final total, then you get the link to send. So they'll get an email that says to finish your order.
Okay.
What are they wanting for the party guests? Is that like where you put individual orders in?
So what?
Party guests.
Yeah, so you're pretty much registering each customer with their information. And then
Okay.
place the order through that. So those are the party guests.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one order that I've put in was actually my last host is ordering on this party because she told, you know, it was a party booked off of hers. So she told him I'll order on yours. So like when I started typing her name in, it automatically recognized her. But then it didn't, her name popped up, like looked like you should be able to click on it, but it wouldn't click on it. So then I had to put her information in again, but it looked like you're supposed to be able to just autofill it.
Yeah. So that might have been a glitch, Blue.
Yeah, like I said, I was doing this right after we got access. So
Mhm.
probably next time, because she's gonna order, because she had 2 parties booked off of hers that I'm doing as a Battle of the Hostess. So she's ordering on both of them. So I have to do it again on the other party. So hopefully then I'll just be able to click on it and it'll fill in for me.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine
Mhm.
on that one. Yes. So, any other questions, orders, anything you want to see? I could share my screen, maybe.
Oh,
I think I'm fine.
I think I'm
Delana, did you see where like I'm just now, I know that my host has certain things she wants put in her order, but did you see like where you can put current specials and then scroll through? Because I know you were trying to figure out the hamburger press.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so I think it's something to do with that, just that one, just that maybe that party or something, because like I'm able, like I've got another order. I just received another order and I just put it in and it's working just fine. But
So
Not
like
for
a
some
glitch in that
reason,
party.
on that other party, it's not working. So
Oh,
I
I
don't
like this
know.
because I'm looking
It's
where I
weird.
just put in the $50, the 20-piece set, because I
Mhm.
know that she wants that, my host does, to add to her party total. And like when you look at the bottom of the cart from adding it in, it shows you like your sales, your commissionable amount, how much you're keeping. Like, so you're getting to see just with the order, like how much you've made.
Oh yeah, I love that.
That's
That
a
is so
nice
cool.
plus. It is.
Yes.
It is.
I'm also loving that we don't have to type in every code because I have dysgraphia. So I never get the codes right on the first try. I always mix up the numbers. So
Mm,
this is going to save me hours.
oh,
Because
yeah.
and
you have
it
no idea how
shows,
many
like,
times I've typed the codes in wrong.
Yeah.
at
And
the
just
top of
imagine-
her cart, it says special offers, and just adding part of what she wants from her order, it already says your host has earned a dating gift. So it's like right there, which I think is what Ellen was talking about. Like it's so easy to just put stuff in. It's not coupons.
Mhm. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed. I really like this system. I mean, I think when they work out all the little tiny glitches, it's going to be amazing.
It really is. It's
Yeah.
gonna be so easy. Everybody will be doing $1,000 parties because it's not taking hours to put it in. They'll just keep
Mhm.
adding and adding and adding. So, and for the customer, when they can see the picture,
Yes.
they know exactly what they're getting.
Yes.
I had a customer who ordered the Vinton Serve round set. And she thought it was a big set. But when you click on that, you can see the details of that. This is 1.5 cups. So
Yeah.
that's a big plus too, because they can actually click on and get a full description of what they're ordering. They see the picture and they see the description and they see the price. So I think it's going to make life so much easier on this one. And we've had recruits just pop in and put in their information, and that's been amazing. Barb, did you know that Liz had signed up?
Yes, I kind of walked her through it. I told her because she wanted to sign up like the couple of days before, and I said, "Well, just wait. My website is down." Because she sent me a message. She said, "Your website isn't working."
So they're going to go to our website to sign up, because I have a new recruit to get entered, but
Yes.
she's got to do it herself.
Yes, they go to your website and click the customer website and click join us, and you can start their information and then it'll send them an email and they have to complete it,
Right.
or
So-
they can just do it.
Yeah. The beauty of that is we don't need to know their social security number,
Right.
their date of birth. We don't need to know their credit card. They do all that themselves. So the first part of that, as soon as they click on join us, it's only going to ask them for their name, their zip code, and their email. And then as soon as they put in that information and submit, Tupperware sends them an email that says, now you can complete your registration. And they put all that personal information in themselves. They choose their kit and they pay for it.
Can
And
you
that's
repeat that, Steph?
Yes.
Can you repeat that?
Your future recruit will go to your website and they will click on join us.
They may have to click on the little 3 lines in the top corner to see join us. There's like the little hamburger symbol.
Uh-huh.
You have to click on that and then you see the join us button.
Okay. Because I thought I
Because if you
saw it.
just tell your customer go and click join us, they're not going to see it right away. They got to click something else first.
I click the link and then it comes up joining party, Mayflowers, continue, yes or no, the host's name.
Mm-hmm.
That's to shop the party. We're talking about to recruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they click on that, Adeline, they'll just ask them for 3 things: their name, their zip code, and their email. And then Tupperware sends them the email to complete their registration. So they do it all themselves. And
Okay, so on the screen, okay, the 3 little lines at the top, join us.
That's what they click on.
Yeah, but I don't see, it's not doing anything.
Because the site is slow, but it'll slide out from the side.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's slow right now.
So they'll fill out that little thing and then it'll send them the rest of the information.
Yes.
That they need to do. Okay.
Yeah. So they'll fill out that form completely and then they get a thank you, welcome to the team, and they're all set.
Make sure you guys get your pictures in there too, because like this here has my name with my picture right there too. So they know they're in the right spot. That's under setting up your
profile.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
I was just trying to figure out how to get that on because I was trying to, it won't let me camera take a picture.
Do you have something like upload? Can you upload something?
I finally figured out how to do.
Oh,
yeah,
I
like
was
my old
trying to
picture
figure out how to download your picture too.
Yeah. So
Mine
that
is
is
too.
something you want to do is you want to go to your profile and make sure everything is there and everything is correct. And add your picture because that picture will be on your website.
Yeah, and Dean said that like they had some crazy number for him,
I
like phone
know.
number.
Let go. Let go. They were good.
It was so strange. I don't even know what happened to Dean's account. He had a very old username. He had a different phone number. It's like, oh. So, and
Crazy.
what's interesting to me is that there are like 3 or 4 Stephanie Halls selling Tupperware. And I haven't had any problems with it because that's been my fear. It's like, oh no, the wrong Stephanie Hall is going to be out there. But all of my stuff was all set and clear. So I guess it's just the luck of the draw, whatever happens, but they're getting everything corrected. So that is a good thing. So the main thing is to just love this new system, play with it. If something goes wrong, it's not your fault. It's just the system. And then if for some reason it is your fault, we could fix it. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So managers, especially, I want you to get in there and play with your business dashboards. Get to know how you're going to check on your consultants and those who are wanting to step up. You've got a detailed chart on what everybody is doing and how close they are to their goals. And so it's going to be really, really nice.
So for the
So-
consultants that have people under them, do they see like Chris is on my team, but she has 2 recruits under her. Is she able to see what's under her as well? Like I can?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Because
So
that'll get them in the
what are you
habit of,
showing? Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying that's a good way to help them get in the habit of checking on their team.
Yes. Yes. Barb, what are you showing us?
I was showing you the website. When a customer goes to my website, the join us is right there at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a phone. That's why I had the 3 little lines.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a computer and had the 3 little lines.
Oh, wow.
Ah,
Well, this is from my computer, not from my phone. Can't recall what it looks like on my phone, but this is from my computer.
mhm.
And it had to join us right at the top. And I didn't have to click on the 3 lines.
I think it depends
Okay.
on your browser.
Might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is on Chrome.
Well, I'm on Chrome.
Oh,
So
I don't know. I don't know.
does your,
It
Blue,
could
does
even
your
be which
homepage
version of
look
Chrome
like
you
that?
have.
I'm sorry.
I was asking Blue, is that what your homepage looks like?
Sort of. It's hard to see it.
Can you enlarge it, Bob?
Did that get larger? I'm
Yeah,
not
it did.
sure.
Yeah. See,
Mhm.
my buttons at the top, it says the Tupperware, and then it's got sign in English, and then my name in the corner and contact me in the thing, and then
Yeah.
under that it's got the lives in California, speaks English, my phone number, and contact via email. It doesn't have those other.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Home
because
and
it
join
has
us and all
home.
that is in the top corner under the little 3 lines.
huh.
Maybe it depends if your software is updated to the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it depends on which version of Chrome you're using.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Also, iPhones could be different from Androids in their
Mhm.
screens.
And which version of the iOS or
Yeah.
Android you're
so-
using too. And
Yeah, so that's a lot of
every
possibilities.
system is going to look different a little bit.
Mhm.
Is there an app for your phone for Tupperware for the same thing?
Yes, from your phone, you'll just go to your browser and hit My Office, shop.tupperware.com and it'll bring it up.
Instead
Oh.
of making an
There's
app,
no
they
app.
just
Okay.
made the website very mobile friendly instead of creating a separate app for it.
Okay.
Yeah, but is TubHub still working?
Now
I
that's
haven't.
a good question.
I'm on it. Let me see if I can. No, it took me back to you.
Okay.
What I did was I took, I have an Apple iPhone, and once I bring it up, I click to the bottom and I add share or put on my add to my page. And that way, when I click on it, every time it goes directly where I need to go.
Yes. So yeah, so as soon as you put in that website, that URL, it should take you right to your sign in page.
Okay.
And then you can bookmark it, you can add it to your home screen.
What week are we in?
Oh, good grief.
TubHub's got week 18. That's why I'm asking, because I'm having trouble getting it to.
Okay, so I suppose 18 would be right.
Okay, so maybe it is gonna work. I have to look up my consultant number. I don't remember it.
Oh, okay. Let me look
What
at
is
my
Tup?
calendar here.
TubHub is an app.
Oh,
It is, yep, it's week 18.
Yes, so maybe it does, but it still says my sales instead of my office.
So it could still be in the old system that's not going to take you anywhere. How much information do you see in there?
It has my week.
Well,
I don't-
maybe it's still attached somehow.
Yeah.
They said several months ago they were phasing that out, like before they even
Yeah, it's up
announced
to
for
date,
sure.
April 29th, 2021.
But can you
So the-
actually do anything besides look at my week?
Well, I need to find on the news site where my consultant ID thing would be. Because I sign in with my username, not my,
No, not your ID. Yes.
yeah, so
And
I need to
Margaret-
find,
I was going to say, Margaret, to your question, I really don't know, because they do have to put in all that information themselves. So, and they do have to put in the credit card. So Margaret asked if she could pay for their $15 kit. But the way,
Ellen said that don't do that if you want to move up, because Tupperware will look at that like you're buying recruits.
well, that's a good point.
Maybe
'Cause I
instead of
didn't-
offering to give them, pay for the kit, you can offer them some incentive, like a $15 product out of your stash.
Which would be
Or
this.
Delana does something, she can explain it probably better, but like, if you don't make this much back in your first party, then I'll refund you.
Yeah, I would just send it like through Venmo. But yeah, it's if and I haven't had anybody take me up on that offer yet, Nikki.
That's because they are working it, Elena. They are working it. Yes. So yeah, so Margaret, that would probably be your best bet, is if they go ahead and spend the $15 and then you give them a rebate or a product or something like that. And speaking of all of the different payment options you have, if you have Venmo or Zelle or PayPal, even Facebook Pay, people can pay you directly. If you have to take care of an order for them and use your credit card, you can still get that payment that you need, because they can send it straight to your bank account.
Yeah, I
And
do that. I tell them that I accept PayPal, Cash App, and it's one other. Oh, Zelle.
Zelle, yeah. So, so those are options. If you don't have those, you might want to look into some of those. Square, I used Square a lot when we were doing vendor events. It costs a little bit more now if you manually put in someone's credit card. But the beauty of these other payment options is that you don't have to know their credit card, their bank account, anything. It's just an instant payment that they connect to you. So, so you might want to keep that in mind for future reference. If you might have to put in someone's order for them, and make sure that you get that payment from them as well. So going forward is nowhere to go but up. We're all set. We're all excited. And just know that these glitches are going to get less and less and less.
Okay,
So
so for TupHub, it's doing the same like that that order.tupperware.com.
mhm.
That's what it's doing when you log in. So it's saying everything's going to Jenkon. So they're probably gonna,
So TubHub will be going away.
I think so.
Yes.
But the My Week and stuff's still there, so that's kind of good.
Mhm. Yeah. And really the original purpose for TubHub, it was like the mobile app. It was more mobile friendly than the My.Tupperware. And so it was an easy way to get information and keep track of things. But now with our new system,
It's very phone friendly.
Yes,
The new one.
So all of the mobile apps, it's easy to read, it's easy to see the screens. So it makes sense that they don't need TubHub anymore because this thing works so well. I mean, they really made sure that all of their systems were visible and everything was easy on a phone. Because even old timers like myself that would rather be sitting in front of their laptop, if I have to do something and I'm nowhere near my laptop, I can get on my phone and do what I have to do. And so
Yay.
that makes it so much easier. It does.
Hey, Stephanie,
Yes.
did the taxes go, or not the shipping charge go way up? I had a lady today that ordered $74 worth of merchandise, cost $10.99 for shipping, $5.10 for tax, and it come to $90.09.
So, and that was on your website, right?
Yes.
Okay. So she paid the $5 for direct shipping.
No, the direct shipping was $10.99. The taxes was $5.10.
No, when they do the shipping, they add the regular shipping plus the 5. So
When I put everything in, the total was $10.99.
right.
Okay.
Yes. So that would, and I don't know the sliding scale. Let me see. But we now have a sliding scale for shipping. And okay, I thought I had it, but I don't.
We had a shipping chart, and it'll show you the regular shipping plus the $5. They pay the $5 anytime it's under $150.
Okay.
Yeah. How much was their order?
$74 even.
So it'd have been $5.99 plus 5. So that's perfect.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shipping chart, I had to send it to to the customer that ordered the hamburger press today because she's like, oh my gosh, it's a lot in shipping. And I said, well, I calculated it out for her. And I said, if you order $25 more, you could get that without paying extra shipping. So she put in an extra item. So she got the hamburger keeper and the additional keepers. Because I said, at least then you feel like, there it is. I said, at least then you feel like, you're getting the most for your shipping cost. But that it just seems like a lot more than what it was before. And I thought it was pretty high before.
Well, the lady wanted the potato thing, and you cannot get it. The potato smart container.
Oh, no.
So she said, if you can't get that, or but when I put in the onion garlic thing, it brought it up, but it showed it was more than what it was in the book. In the book is $28, and it was more than that online. It was like my cost was like $29.90.
Mm.
So she said, if you can't get that, just get the chip and dip thing. So I figured chip and dip thing's 45, so I just went for the chip and dip.
Did she get the chip and dip? Because the chip and dip has problems too right now.
It went through.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
But what I did with the orders, I combined the two orders that I had into one order, so it wouldn't be as bad as shipping. And then just charged them separate, but just divided the shipping for them.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think you could, I mean, like upsell a little bit, like I
Our
did.
shipping like is made to reward the higher sale now.
Right.
Okay.
So instead
like
of the $3, like 35 and under, it's $3 for a party ship or $8 for a direct ship. Now you've got that sliding.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
large orders, the shipping's going to end up a lot less than it used to be. But for
Oh,
those
yeah.
small orders,
Right.
you end up paying more.
So like what I did was, you know, the hamburger keeper was $34. So she could get up to $59.99 at that same shipping rate, the $9.99 shipping rate. So I sold her, you know, a little bit more
Mhm.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
because she, you know, it's $34. She's right at the you know, kind of the beginning part of that shipping rate. So
So she could get.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're
So-
saying.
you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you might as well get something. I mean, it's not going to cost you any more in shipping. And
That's exactly why they did the shipping this way.
Mhm.
so I got another whatever $17 out of her for the.
Well, that's why I went for the chip and dip, because it costs more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yes. So we should be thinking about that because our customers would appreciate getting more for less.
Yes.
It crosses them over that hump. So yeah.
And
So
I'm keeping this and I'll send it to them if they have a question about their shipping cost and say, hey, you're at the, you know, you could spend this much more. You know, for her, it was $25.99. You spend $25.99 more for the same shipping rate.
Delana,
And-
do you want me to send you a copy of the updated order form? Because it has the new shipping rates on it.
I've just been using exactly what's on the screen here. Is that the
Okay.
right one?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's-
it's the same
Okay.
shipping chart.
Yep,
Nikki,
I
you
just
can
sent
send
that.
me one.
Send you one, Carolyn, or I
Yes,
already
please.
did. You got it in Happy Hearts.
Okay.
Oh, I can, I'm probably not in your guys' group. I can,
No,
it was in
yeah.
it was in the managers group, the TNE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
put it there too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I downloaded this from, was from that group.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's because we hardly ever use the order forms anymore, even though
I do.
it comes in handy. Margaret says, what is the shipping to consultants? It's the same rate, basically, isn't it?
No,
So there-
is
hold
it?
on, the computer's- there you go.
Salesforce. There you go, Margaret.
In the first one, it showed in the green, the one before that, it says the same thing, ship to host. It has the lower price, and then the other one shows to the customer. And the
Right.
one you just had up.
Yeah. And the one that we're looking at,
Yeah.
The blue one is shipping to host or direct shipping. And then the pink one, I gotta move this over, is for
That's-
us.
that's
Right.
Oh, that's for us. Okay.
so when we're placing our own orders and samples and sales aids, this is our shipping.
Alaska,
Okay.
Guam, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico. Good luck figuring it out.
I know. I have one consultant in Hawaii and she's doing okay. She's pretty much
Can we ship stuff to Puerto Rico?
yes.
Okay.
If it is a United States, whatever you want to call it.
Territory.
Yes,
Territory,
thank you. Thank you. You can ship it. Guam,
Okay.
Hawaii, and Puerto Rico. So if it's not US, but there's a military base, and ship
FPO,
to a
FPO.
military base overseas.
And if it's military, it'll say APO or FPO on
Right.
the address.
Correct.
It doesn't matter where that is in the world, it's still considered US.
Right.
Right.
Yes. So thank you for that Salesforce shipping rate because I hadn't seen that.
These are both in the my catalog group.
My
Mm.
catalog group. Yes.
Tina
Good.
Logan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So sometimes you kind of get bombarded because she's got so much stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put
But
those
it
in the
comes in
Pepper
handy. And
Cinch
her
group.
memes have really come in handy while the website was down.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I tend to check hers about every day.
see what she's got.
See what she has.
Yes, yes. And also now you can see Cup Social is right there in our new system.
Mhm.
So you can click on that just like you could in the past and bring up all of your stuff. So, all right, ladies. How are we doing? Everybody's good? Any other questions?
Not yet.
Well,
Just
good.
stand by.
I'm sure they're coming.
Yes, we're just gonna keep working on it, keep working on it. Like so if there is a problem, go ahead and call customer care because they want to know if something does come up because they are trying to fix all the little glitches. So Gloria, I hope you can get on real soon.
I just put an order in
Oh,
for not on my website for a customer and sent the link
oh,
on
okay.
my one party.
Nice, nice. So did
So
you do that?
to do that, but I just can't get on mine.
So you still can't get on Jenkon. So you're going to your website.
Yeah.
So try that again. And then, like I said, you got a ticket number.
Yep.
So convey that to Ellen and maybe she can help you to expedite that. But then
Okay.
when you wake up in the morning, try it again. Who knows?
All right.
Yes. All right, ladies. Let's see. Is this another one? Oh, okay. Nope. That's Danielle's suggestion. Good one.
Okay.
All righty. So I will say good night to you all. Thank you for joining us. And I hope this FAQs works for you. Hi there. If I will have the recording and I will post that and I'll also put it, I do have a what do you call it? A YouTube. So my past FAQs are on there and I've updated it with some other videos as well. But you can find Stephanie and then a capital H, Tupper Advantage. And you can check out this video on there as well later. Okay? All right. Thank you for joining me tonight, everyone. And let's go get money.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Put your YouTube name in the chat.
What was that?
Can you put your YouTube name in